cellos. This video is to show you how to play the G major scale. I've got my cello out and I'm going to walk you through the fingerings you're going to use to play the G major scale. First, I will show you how to play the G major scale by demonstrating it, and then I'm going to walk you through each finger you're going to use. We just recently played the D major scale, and a lot of you, when you played that, you only played one string of it. Make sure you play the whole thing. So you're going to have to use both your G string and your D string, and then you're going to need to come back down the scale. Don't just stay on one string, okay? All right, so I will demonstrate it for you. Here it is, the G major scale. There you go. So the fingering you're going to use for this, it starts on the G string with 0 fingers for G. Then you're going to put your first finger on the first finger tape. Third finger on the third finger tape. Fourth finger on the fourth finger tape. And that was all on the G string. Now you need to roll over to the D string, please. And you're going to do the same finger pattern there. D, 1 for E, 3 for F sharp, and then finish it off with the G, 4th finger on the D string. Now I'm going to go back down the scale, so I'll play 4th finger on the D string again. 4, 3, 1 on D, open D, then roll over to the G string and make sure you put down 4 fingers to play a C natural. 3, 1, open G. And that's your whole scale. Make sure, notice I used 2 strings for that. So you're going to need to do the G string and then do the same finger pattern on the D string before coming back down. Okay? So putting it all together, try it with me. Ready? Go. I want to remind you guys that a scale is not really a race. The goal of the scale is to be able to listen as closely as you can, to make sure your finger is in exactly the right spot, to practice putting your fingers in the correct spots for certain keys, and practice listening to make sure it matches. That's why for major scales, we always use open strings, so that you're checking against the open string to listen and make sure your fingers are lining up on the tapes. If you're playing the scale and you notice it's not really sounding right when you get to the open string, that probably means your fingers aren't quite on the tapes. If it sounds like this, well, there were a couple problems there. You might have noticed my fingers were a little bit high at first, and then they were a little bit low. And also, at times I was playing on more than one string. So that's not really a good example of how to play the scale. That's something you shouldn't be doing. So if you notice that's happening, slow down. Take it one note at a time and make sure each note is exactly in tune before you move on to the next one, making adjustments as you go. Good luck with the G major scale and happy practicing, cellos.